Welcome to our lecture for Design 320 Week 4. We're going to talk this week about function. We've done form, we've done fit, now we're going to do function. And concept annotations in SketchUp. How do we make notes about the function? What is this design supposed to do? So somebody else can look at it and approach the level of understanding that you've got. So let me take a look. I made an assignment guide for you this week so that you can see what we're going to go over. So let me go over that with you. So this is our week 4 assignment guide. It's about annotations in SketchUp, functional design notes. And we have two goals. One is to utilize the 3D warehouse models for SketchUp to create visual concept presentations. So these aren't the most detailed. They don't tell you how to build it or how to make it, but they give you the functional portion of form, fit, and function. And we're going to make an emphasis on models that come from manufacturers. These are provided by manufacturers to designers in the hopes that if you put their model into your design, you're going to be most likely to use their product. And so we're going to go to the 3D warehouse, look at what kind of models they've got there, see what we can make for concept presentations. And then we're going to try to use scenes to create those functional annotation views. So we're really building upon what we've done in the last 2 weeks, learning the basics of SketchUp, and now you're going to use them in a pretty realistic design review fashion. And in addition, since one of the goals of our department of the design technology certification is to utilize collaborative technology so that you get experience in a team, we're going to use that collaborative technology to create functional descriptions of the conceptual design so that you have some information to work with. Now, just remember, it can be very hard for you to get together with everybody and get all the information in. You just do the absolute best to come up with the information on your own if somebody else hasn't already put it in there. This is pretty straightforward this week. You don't need to do anything really fancy here. And I'll have a demonstration of it. Okay, so here we go. Here's our assignment guide. It's annotations in SketchUp. You've got a little bit of skill at that already. And we're going to function on functional design notes. Those are annotations. We're going to use the 3D warehouse models and create visual concept presentations. The specific ones that we're going to work with are about the function portion of form, fit, and function. And we're going to use scenes to do that, to create the functional annotation views. And we're going to work collaboratively. That gives you an overview. What I've done is I've given you 4 different activities. Each one is step by step. So you have to start with the first part, and then it says go to the next one and go to the next one. And we've got a bunch of videos that will help you go through these. And the goals for this one are to access the SketchUp warehouse for activity 1. And then we're going to access something called model data that helps you choose the most appropriate model to download. I think I'll bold that for you. Okay, so here's how to access it. Now, when you get into the 3D warehouse, which I give you instructions on, you're going to find that there's products, models, collections, and catalogs. And on this one, we're going to use models. And then just to give you something to focus on, I've given you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to focus on. And you're going to go type in car, pick 3 models, find this information, and then you'll go ahead and create a table. And I've got videos to show you how to do that. That's activity 1. Activity 2 is now instead of something called a model, you're going to go to a product. Manufacturers' models are called products. And that says here. That's our goal. Use products and just see what type of other information you get besides what you get with a regular model. Then for activity 3, you'll choose 3 models. Now we're back to models. Okay. But I want you to do product files. And I've loaded them already. I've found them and downloaded them. You can choose from an irrigation controller, a lounge chair, a Model C pump, a refrigerator, beep, beep, beep. And you're going to choose 3 of those. And you're going to put standard scenes on, front, right, top. Add dimensions. And then create 3 more scenes. Isometric, features, performance. And here's how to do it. The goals for this are to create a set of files, that's 3 of them, to form the basis of a visual concept presentation. So we're taking it step by step. We learned how to get to the warehouse, then we learned what's in the warehouse. Now I've given you some that I've chosen. You're going to use those models from the warehouse, and you'll pick 3 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and start setting them up in a standardized fashion. Standard views, front, right, top, with dimensions, and then design review views, ISO, and focused with annotation. And finally, the last thing you're going to do is actually finish these files out with functional information. Now, it might be hard to figure out everything about these things, so I've given you a collaborative file, and I've got an example over here how to use it. Here's an example of it where you can go and put 1 piece of information under features and 1 piece of information for specs and we don't have them on here yet, but I'll have these all filled out with your products, and you'll pick 1 product and add 1 feature and 1 spec. Once you've got that done, you'll go to your files for the 3 that you've got and fill in the features scene and the specs performance scene. And finally, create animations. That's the process that you go through to create a good design review concept model in industry. There you go. That's what the guide is, and sort of where we're going to focus for this week. You're going to see that we've got a playlist for you. It's a pretty substantial playlist. There will be more. They're not very long, though. Okay, we've got the assignment guide that tells you what files to make. Okay, I've got SketchUp product files for you, and I show you that there's in the videos I show you there's 2 places to go. And so I'll probably put one of those links in here, but you've got 2 places to get those product models. Link to the collaboration Jamboard. We do have a discussion activity that's back to the Arc de Triomphe. And I think it's fairly straightforward. And I've given you a sample for that. We've got your executive summary that will go into Canvas and submit your files. So I'll give you a little bit more information on these in the second video. But that's what we've got going for the week. And of course, we've got your YouTube playlist here that will have pre-recorded lectures, topic videos, and lab videos. There we go. Look forward to seeing your great work this week.